The Dark Knight takes the field.
Let's see what these lenses can do.
Me!
What a joke!
Shall we begin?
You're getting it now!
Black Rain!
What a joke!
Well, there's the dragon we heard about. Whoa, okay. It doesn't want anyone near it, that's for sure. And I'm not pushing my luck.
Whoa. Just look at that shine. I know what's happening here. This is spontaneous lensosynthesis.
Spontaneous what now?
Raw lens is pure condensed magic, right? It's what powers the room lenses. In today's world, we only know how to use it as a power source, but there used to be technology that let people craft finished room lenses from the raw material. One theory is that the people who built the room barrows had that technology. Anyway, sometimes raw lens is created spontaneously inside the ground, or, in rare cases, inside living things.
So, okay, then the reason the dragon is shining
is because raw lens spontaneously formed inside it, no question. But there's one icky little problem.
What's that?
It's lost control of itself, and it's really pissed off.
I just hate resorting to violence.
You got nothing on me!
Does this work?
What? You leave me no choice. Take this!
Are you all right? me heal
Hey,
you.
yo.
Me! Eat it!
Come, attend your master.
You're getting it now!
Don't mess with the Reina.
Did we beat it?
Beat a dragon? Oh, you're funny. Forget the fact that it's a dragon imbued with raw lens. It just needed someone to snap at. My guess is that it was struggling with the anger welling up inside and it needed a way to vent. And there's your proof, see? It's calmed down a little. I think it's starting to adjust to the lens.
Adjust?
Right, so, one of the side effects of spontaneous lensosynthesis is that it triggers a kind of power surge at first. The host loses control of itself. But, if the host manages to adjust, then the power becomes its own, a natural extension of its own body. The bigger and tougher the host, the more room that power has to grow. That said, our bodies don't always play nice with us. There's always a chance the raw lens could trigger another surge.
So, it has to live with that? Huh?
What's happening? No.
Whoa there. I'm glad you're in better spirits. That's a good dragon. My name is Noah. What's yours? Chandra? That's a beautiful name. Girl? You're a girl? Okay. Hey, I'm sorry if we hit you too hard.
I think you're the one who's punch drunk. You're talking to dragons now?
When I made contact with Chandra's lens, I could sort of sense a little bit of what she's thinking. I don't know. Maybe I imagined it. Really? You want to come along with us? Yes, of course. That would be amazing.
Not good. Did it see us?
What was that?
A dragon youngling. We're trespassing on its territory.
Youngling? But it was huge.
Yeah, well, dragon. Trifle with any of their kind, and it's the last thing you do.
Oh, nice of you to mention that, because... here it comes!
Shall we begin? Hold on! Watch this! Suck it! You leave me no choice. Take this! This, right here, is true power! Be gone! What?
Are you alright? Let me heal
I
you out!
decided. Me keep it up!
Suck on this!
I know where to strike!
Here we go! Let me heal
Thanks.
you!
Come, attend your master. That was nothing.
The arena grows ever mightier.
I just hate resorting to violence.
Take that! Yeah!
Grid of destruction!
Come on!
I'm finishing this!
A walk in the park.
This shouldn't be hard. You're mine! Whoa!
Are you alright? Let me heal
I
you!
wasn't me!
Suck on this!
Be gone! Yeah!
Come on!
What a joke! I don't got time for losers! Yeah! You're getting it now!
Black Rain!
Come on!
The hell? The hell?
Take that! Yeah!
Yeah!
task is done. Who among you seeks to become my thrall?
Take that!
And there!
By 9 times 3! It will only hurt a moment. And stay the hell down! Oh, excuse me. We approach the exit.
We'll be in your non soon. Come on.
So, this is your village, huh?
Identity confirmed. Marissa.
And Guru! Boy, are we glad to see you guys.
Is something wrong?
The Revenants are back, and this time they're trying to get into the village.
They're coming after your non?
Poobie?
Is this that other threat you mentioned?
Could be. Hard to imagine those Bone Walkers working with the Empire, but the timing sure is suspect.
So where are they now?
South of the village common. Okay, I gotta run on ahead.
As will I. Marissa, I know you have only just returned, but we could use you there.
I won't let those revenant monsters destroy my home. Let's get over there, Noah.
Right behind you.
Someone want to tell me how they got this far? What are our scouts doing?
Only a fool would think to stand in my way. Which explains why you are here. But you humans are always so annoyingly defiant.
Yeah, strong words coming from a walking xylophone. I'm surprised you're even capable of speech.
You stand in the awesome presence of Marcus, King of the Revenants. Prostrate yourself before me, and I will grant you service in my eternal thrall. It is a great honor.
Prostrate ourselves?
Why would we do that?
After 300 years of life, or is it death? Regardless, it comes as no surprise to the great Marcus that you humans are incapable of comprehending my wisdom. So let me simplify it for your feeble minds. Surrender to me. Give up, cry and mew, Elsewise, my revenant army will descend upon this land like flies on a fresh corpse. Yield your lives to me.
You know what? I don't think I like this guy's tone.
Are these the invaders?
It's him.
You stand in awe of Marcus, King of the Revenants.
We what now?
So you're what? A living corpse?
I am no mere corpse. You stand in awe of the Skeleton King himself, the Master of Death.
And that's supposed to scare us into surrendering?
It seems you cannot fathom the benevolence I am extending. Perhaps a display of my power will help. A mere wisp should be enough to make you heed reason.
Guys? What's he doing?
Hey, stop that!
Uh-oh.
Stop! Help me!
You want a piece of me?
Tactical lens deployment.
How much?
Me?
Come on!
Come on!
Damn it! Damn it!
Come! Attend your master!
Take that!
You're getting it now!
Be gone! Yeah!
My turn!
That!
Come on!
Yeah! Come! Attend your master!
I'm finishing this!
We did it!
My beloved subjects, what have you done? Do you have any idea how much bother it is to recreate such creatures? Clearly, my generosity is lost on you, so if you will not serve me, the wisest course is to abandon this land. Are you certain you won't reconsider? I'm willing to sweeten my offer and raise you as the finest of all revenants.
Give it up already.
Nah. You will rue your obstinacy.
Okay, what was all that about?
He appeared to be demanding our surrender.
Was that the mysterious other threat I heard about?
We've been getting reports about packs of revenants, so... Yep. Probably is. Dunno why he'd march in here with such small numbers, though. Chalk it up to overconfidence, maybe.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's all it is. Nothing more sinister afoot.
Well, our duty is clear either way. Nice fighting, Marissa. And you. You're the Resistance leader, right? Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you. Marissa said you had a certain look. Just know she's like a kid sister to me, so you better treat her with respect. We clear?
Wave, shut up.
Anyway, moving on. The name's Wave, and I lead the Guardians response team. We gotta report this to the Grand Warden, but I'm sure he'll also want to hear from Noah. So how about you all tag along?
It's a pleasure to see you again, Noah. I'll go on ahead.
Please, come tell me what happened when your task is completed, Marissa.
Sorry about Wave's whole protective brother shtick.
Is he really your brother?
Wave? Nah. He's not that much older than us. So, captain or no, it just feels like we're family.
We should head over to the Grand Warden's place. Wouldn't mind grabbing a bite either. Yes, baby girl?
I just wanted to make sure you're still here, Dad. I missed you so much.
Well, I am. And I missed you a right ton. What are you doing here? You didn't hear any of that, did you? Hmm? Not that there was anything to hear. No. You did.
Hi, friends. Thanks for always helping my dad. Hi, friends.
Sorry, but Wave ordered this exit closed while the evidence...
Feel free to discuss it with the Grand Warden.
Hup! Yes! Hup! Come on! Come on! Yes! Yeah! Gotcha! Yes! Hup! It got away. Hup! Gotcha! Yes! Yeah! Yes! Yep. Come on. Come on. Yes! Yeah. Come on. Come on. Nothing to it.
And so his sinewed flesh was but the hilt, his blade, the robust mind that sinew built. Ah, the words ring true.
It is a nice poem.
Ah, the boy speaks my language then. We shall get along fine. I am Goldsmith, a humble steerin who seeks to perfect his body while serenading his mind.
I'm Noah. I couldn't help but notice... You like to travel heavy, don't you?
Oh, I must, as I visit many lands and must be ready to make camp. Whether I to peak or valley go, this body is my sole conveyance.
No wonder, you're built like a mountain.
Ha! Am I? Such a honeyed compliment I must repay with a merry rhyme. The reed that never bends, good fortune shall attend. My words to live by, if you will. In any journey, there is hardship, but stand strong, and you will be rewarded. This time, my reward was a local delicacy. But enough of me. What brings you here?
Actually, I'm looking for stalwart allies.
I see. This explains the dire mood hanging over the world.
Yes, and I've been scouring the world for people to help me stop it. Can I count on you, Goldsmith?
I see no reason to decline.
Great! Then should we...
But I see no reason to assent. Why say we decide this with a test of fortitude? If you display sufficient strength, I shall go with you.
Is strength that important?
And so his sinewed flesh was but the hilt, his blade, the robust mind that sinew built. Strength begets spirit, boy. Bring me a comrade whose strength is greater than mine. Mind you, a burly body is not built in a day, but take... But wait, hold. Let me take a closer look.
Pretty impressive, right?
You did it, Noah! You showed incredible determination.
So you'll join us?
His passion stirred the Steerin's blood. Brave Noah, meet your brand new stud. I journey with you now, boy.
Gosh dang, you are a hot helping of beef.
The Steerin take pride in their supple sinew. My power is yours.
Come on.
Well met, Commander Noah of the Alliance. Wave has explained the situation. Noah got dragged into trouble the moment he arrived. But he proved himself a capable warrior.
I understand you've seen signs of Imperial movement.
Yeah. So to explain, we Guardians have a duty to protect the area of the Great Wood and the Rune Barrows there. And part of that overlaps with the Norsfarian territory the League recently handed over to the Empire. That's how one of our patrols saw the Imperial Army amassing troops there.
Which was all before the Revenants came along.
The elves sent a warning as well. They saw a group outside the area of operations, searching for... well, we're not sure what exactly.
Leave it to Lakian to bring that information to Lilywin instead of me. Doesn't he trust me at all?
It did come to you. You chose not to read it.
This series of suspicious events was why we sent Marissa and Guru as envoys. If the Empire launches a full-fledged attack, even the combined forces of the Guardians and Norrister won't be enough to stop them. We'll need the strength of the whole League.
Never knew you had it in you to look at the big picture, mate.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm still all about living the easy life. But if you want to earn a life free of worry, it's gonna take some thinking. And maybe even some fighting.
So where do we come in?
You should go to the Norristari capital of Athravolt and seek an audience with their king, Salus Baelrund. Simply exit through the west gate and travel southwest. I've already informed them we'll be sending emissaries. Noah from the Alliance, Marissa to represent the Guardians, and Alwi for the Elves.
Wow, Wave. You're really putting in effort here.
Hey, when push comes to shove, Wave comes to punching in the face. That's why you love me. Oh, and I'd like Nil to go too. Consider yourself Marissa's chaperone.
Are you certain I am adequate for this task?
It certainly wouldn't hurt for you to see more of the outside world. Heck, might even refresh a memory or two.
Thank you very much, Wave. It will be my great honor to accompany you, Marissa.
Enough with the formality. We're friends, remember?
Yes, of course. My most sincere and humble
You're not going, Wave?
Nah. Marissa's young, but she's a Guardian warrior. They'll respect that. Besides, I got that whole Revenant army thing to deal with. Not to mention a gaggle of Imperials in my backyard.
Oh, that's quite the list. Think I'll hang back and give you a hand.
I will try to be a productive member of the team.
I'm all yours, bestie.
I hope your journey to Norristar will prove a fruitful one.
Thank you, Grand Warden. Come on, Noah. Let's go.
You should go to the Norris...
glad we get to travel together again, Noah.
My name is Nil. I am most humbly pleased to make your acquaintance.
Are you a guardian too, Nil? You're certainly very unique.
I discovered Nil in a rune barrows. I've got no idea who she is or where she comes from. And neither does she. Some idiots think she's a rune golem, but she certainly doesn't act like one.
Sadly, my memory banks are empty. The first thing I remember is opening my eyes and seeing Marissa.
Nil and I have that in common. No ties to the past. I don't even remember what my parents looked like.
It's gotta be tough.
Pooby poo.
The other guardians have been kind since they took me in. Could this perhaps be another thing we have in common, Marissa?
Yeah, I suppose so. There's no question Yarnan is my home now, and the people are my family. And that includes you, Nil.
I am most grateful for the privilege, Marissa.
Look, don't do that.
Don't do what, Marissa?
Don't act like I'm doing you a favor. That's the whole point of being friends.
Understood. I will try to adjust my behavior.
Oh man, I envy you two. I wish my brother Lakian was as forthcoming with affection.
Wave often states that the whole Lillowin thing complicates your relationship. Yet he has never expounded on what the whole Lillowin thing is. Perhaps you could elaborate.
What? No! I mean, there's... there's nothing to,
Don't hold out on us, Alwi.
Yes, I also wish to know.
Okay, so Lakian is interested in Lillowin, but Lillowin has already got a thing for
He doesn't know anything. Now, let's just go and pretend the whole last minute never happened.
Sorry, Lillowin. Yes, we can go now. Look at us go!
Humans are such perplexing creatures.
All right. Is this a...
Yes?
I do like a good hike now.
I'm a Is this a...
want a piece of me? Step on up!
Take that! Full power!
Grid of destruction!
Come on! The power of darkness! Too easy!
Very well, if you insist.
Shall we begin?
This shouldn't be hard.
I have...
Oh, do come in.
Let's get to work!
All right!
Thank you kindly.
Beautiful.
A fine theater indeed.
A fine ranch.
rune research will progress nicely.
Just lovely. It's getting cozy in here.
Oh.
All right.
Art is an... You feel it too, right? Art is free from the shackles of conformity. You can do anything. Anything at all. Ergo, art is an explosion.
Yeah. Is it, though?
Yes, absolutely. Is your heart so numb that you can't feel the art inside? Ready to go off? Now, are you here to commission a piece?
Actually, I want you to open a studio in my town.
Studio, you say? My own personal expanse of joy and liberty. But would my freedom truly be free? My soul could never be satisfied in a gilded cage. To explode into art. Unbound. Yeah. Yeah. I need iron ore. And mystic lumber. Oh, and of course, dire beast bone. With supplies like those, I could really... How do you For the benefit of the...
I expected you. I await.
Don't be shy. You know what I am.
What's this? A new recipe? Oh, marvelous! I'll add it to the menu. Oh, good to see you! Thank you!
Are you the chef who's been snooping around about Vice Chairman Trey?
You bet I am. You another culinary assassin from the Syndicate?
Not just any other. You're looking at Terrence, the gastronome of Earth. My powers let me converse with the soil. I know where all the finest vegetables are raised. All you've got is potatoes, but I've got potatoes.
Confident, aren't we? You really think you can beat Chef Kurtz?
Yeah. Hands down. Only the Syndicate's strongest chefs get made as the gastronomic four. One day, I might even hold a carrot to my hero, the Vice Chairman.
Give it your all.
All that matters is that beating you will bring me one step closer to Trey.
Haha! My vegetables and I are gonna put you in the ground.
With Kurtz's cooking chops, I wouldn't be so sure.
I've got a tuber or three that beg to differ. But enough talk. The cook-off begins, Kurtz, and you can't handle the garden of pain that's coming your way.
That's what you think. Get ready for some mean cuisine.
No time then. No time then.
I do enjoy.
No time then. It's not. No time then. No time then.
I do.
No time then.
Yeah.
Still.
What's that? Oh, Nate! Welcome! The oven will...
Are you not just my one?
Giving?
All that... With Kurt...
I've got the cook.
That's what...
Hunger to fill. Hunger to fill.
So sorry.
Hunger to fill.
Not bad.
Hunger to fill. Hunger to fill.
Great.
Hunger to fill.
I don't believe it. Shucked like yesterday's corn.
I was listening to my ingredients more closely. That's all there was to it.
You're a more talented chef than I gave you credit for. Maybe you do have what it takes to face Vice Chairman Trey.
Where is he?
Don't ask me. He's been traveling the world in search of something. But once word reaches his ears that you're worth your salt, he'll come.
So, I just need to keep winning.
And now, it's time for me to go face the music. So long, my beautiful legumes. You must go on without me. Such is the fate of the vanquished.
Wait!
I will not. Farewell, Kurtz. Next time, the potato will prevail.
Oh, good to see you. What can I get you? Come by anytime.
You need a rest. Well.
Life is but a...
And now, on with the show.
Little Red Riding Hood went to visit her sweet grandmother with some cake and wine.
Oh, grandmother, grandmother, why are you abed?
Come closer, child, so I may get a good look at your face.
Grandmother, grandmother, what big ears you have.
The better to hear you with, my dear.
Grandmother, grandmother, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
Grandmother, grandmother, what a big mouth you have.
Oh, but isn't it obvious? To make you all my prisoners! Huh? Stick to the script? Oh, come on, this is way more exciting!
And so, poor Red Riding Hood was gobbled up by the wolf, who then fell sound asleep.
Hark! What is all that raucous snoring? That big bad wolf! It's okay, though. I think I can still help.
What are you doing? Ah!
And so, a hunter who chanced upon the cottage saved Red Riding Hood and her grandmother from the belly of the wolf.
How about that, puny wolf?
Don't sweat it. Won't be seeing that wolf around, that's for sure.
So, my dear Scarlet Veil, have you learned the dangers of straying from the path?
Yes, grandmother.
And now, on with the show.
Our story begins on a magnificent bridge as a boy chances upon a bright-eyed girl gazing out upon the water. It is love at first sight. His name is Romeo of the House of Montague, hers Juliet of the House of Capulet. However, their families have been feuding for generations with no sign of their hatred waning.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or, if thou willest it, I shall cast aside mine.
Call me but love, Juliet. And what's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet.
I love thee! I love thee, Romeo! More than aught in this world!
And I thee, forever, even in the cold embrace of death.
No, no, Romeo! Mine own life without yours is not worth living! Thou must livest with me until time itself expires.
But the stars have other plans in mind. An unfortunate stabbing or two plunges their family's relations to a new low. A humble man of the cloth, Friar Lawrence, takes pity on the youths and comes to Juliet with an idea.
Friar Lawrence, I am to be wed to a man I do not love! Doth no heart beat twixt my cruel father's bones? Is there no escape? No ploy to bring Romeo and I together as one?
Take thou this vial, and drink thou of. For 42 hours, thou shalt go stiff and stark and cold, like death. Find thou this courage, and after thou art borne to the crypt, thou shalt rise.
Give me, oh, tell not me of fear! If courage is the cost of my love for Romeo, may all fears fall upon me! Romeo, I will be with you soon.
Oh, here comes the good part. Alas, the letter that was to inform Romeo of their plan is lost en route by the messenger. After Juliet's servant Balthasar tells Romeo of her death, he sneaks into her family crypt, racked with grief.
Oh, my love, death hath had no power yet upon thy beauty. And yet, never again shall I gaze into those deep pools that are thine eyes. Thus, with a kiss, I die. May we meet again in a world untouched by strife. Here's to my love.
In his sorrow, Romeo takes a deadly poison and breathes his last breath. Then, and only then, does Juliet wake.
Romeo! It cannot be! Gone from me, and wherefore? Oh, churl! Wherefore is life so cruel? Am I truly to be denied the warmth of thy smile? The sweet melody of mine own name falling from thy lips? Such a life is no life at all. Wait for me, my love, for I will join you soon in a world for just us two.
Soon after, word of the young lover's death reached their quarreling families. Although the tragedy brought the feud to a close, poor Romeo and Juliet would never know it.
And now, on.
Oh, grandmother, grandmother, why are you abed?
Come closer, child, so I may get a good look at your face.
Grandmother, grandmother, what big ears you have.
The better to hear you with, my dear.
Grandmother, grandmother, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
Grandmother, grandmother, what a big mouth you have.
But of course, the better to eat, my dear.
Hark! What is all that raucous snoring? Foul wolf, how dreadful! But perhaps it is not too late.
Thank you, brave hunter.
You're welcome. That beast will trouble you no more.
Let that be a lesson to you, dear. No more straying from the path.
Yes, grandmother.
Welcome, good patrons, one and all.
The story starts on a bridge. That's where Romeo and Juliet met.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou willest it, I shall cast aside mine.
Call me but love, Juliet, and what's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet.
I love thee, Romeo.
And I thee forever, even in the cold embrace of death.
No, Romeo. Thou must livest with me until time itself expires.
But they had to be apart, at least for now. Otherwise, Friar Lawrence wouldn't have anything to do.
Friar Lawrence, I am to be wed to a man I do not love. Is there no escape, no ploy to bring Romeo and I together as one?
Take thou this vial, and drink thou off. For 42 hours thou shalt go stiff and stark and cold, like death. Find thou this courage, and after thou art borne to the crypt, thou shalt rise again and be with Romeo.
Give me, or tell me not a fear.
Well, nobody told Romeo, so it's all about to go downhill real fast.
Oh, my love, death hath had no power yet upon thy beauty, and yet never again shall I gaze into those... Thus, with a kiss, I die. May we... Here's to my love.
And so Romeo died of a broken heart, and also poison.
Romeo, it cannot be. Gone from me, and wherefore, O churl? Shall I never hear my name dance from my lips again? But now we can be together.
Yes, it was all a big misunderstanding. And the moral of the story is, dying is bad.
Welcome, good patrons, one and all.
Our story begins on a magnificent bridge, as a boy chances upon a bright-eyed girl gazing out upon the water. Love at first sight, indeed. His name is Romeo, of the House of Montague. Hers is Juliet, of the House of Capulet. Alas, their families have been feuding for generations, with no sign of their mutual hatred coming to an end.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or if thou willest it, I shall cast aside mine.
Call me but love, Juliet. Ang what's in a name? That which we call a rose, by any other name would smell as sweet.
Oh, I love thee, Romeo.
And I thee forever, even in the cold embrace of death.
No, Romeo. Thou must livest with me until time itself expires.
But the stars have other plans in mind. An unfortunate stabbing or two plunges their family's relations to a new low. A humble man of the cloth, Friar Lawrence, takes pity on the youths and comes to Juliet with an idea.
Friar Lawrence, I am to be wed to a man I do not love. Is there no escape? No ploy to bring Romeo and I together as one? Give me! Oh, tell me not of fear.
Alas, the letter that was to inform Romeo of their plan is lost en route by the messenger. After Juliet's servant, Balthazar, tells Romeo of her death, he sneaks into her family crypt, racked with grief.
Oh, my love, death hath had no power yet upon thy beauty, and yet never again shall I gaze into those deep pools that are thine eyes. Thus with a kiss I die. May we meet again in a world untouched by strife. Here's to my love.
In his sorrow, Romeo takes a deadly poison and breathes his last breath. Then, and only then, does Juliet awake.
Romeo? It cannot be. Gone from me, and wherefore? Oh, churl! Shall I never hear my name dance from thy lips again? But now, We can be together.
Soon after, word of the young lover's death reached their quarreling families. Although the tragedy brought the feud to a close, poor Romeo and Juliet would never know it.
Without further ado, enjoy the show.
Little Red Riding Hood went to visit her sweet grandmother with some cake and wine.
Oh, grandmother! Grandmother! Why are you abed?
Come closer, child, so I may get a good look at your face.
Grandmother! Grandmother! What big ears you have!
The better to hear you with, my dear.
Grandmother! Grandmother! What big eyes you have!
the better to see you with, my dear.
Grandmother! Grandmother! What a big mouth you have!
But of course, the better to eat you with, my dear.
And so, poor Red Riding Hood was gobbled up by the wolf, who, with a very full stomach, fell sound asleep.
Now, just what is all that snoring coming from? Foul wolf! How dreadful! But perhaps it is not too late.
Ah! And so, a hunter who chanced upon the cottage saved Red Riding Hood and her grandmother from the belly of the wolf.
Thank you, brave hunter.
You're welcome. That beast will trouble you no more.
Let that be a lesson to you, dear. No more straying from the path.
Yes, grandmother.
And now, on with...
Little Red Riding Hood went to visit her sweet grandmother with some cake and wine.
What keeps ye bedbound, Granny?
Ah, come hither, pup. Let me see your face.
And Granny, why be your ears so uncommonly large?
The better to hear you with, my dear.
And Granny, why be your eyes so uncommonly large?
Of course, pup. The better to be seeing you with.
And Granny, why be your mouth so uncommonly large?
Yes, well, the better to be eating you with. Moo-ha-ha-ha-ha!
Yes, poor little Red Riding Hood was eaten by the wolf, who then snored his brains out.
What the? A wolf? Listen here, wolf. No one eats cute girls on my watch. Just you wait, Red Riding Hood. Your savior is here.
And so, a hunter who chanced upon the cottage saved Red Riding Hood and her grandmother from the belly of the wolf.
Thank you, brave hunter!
From this day forth, you are under my protection.
Let that be a lesson to you, dear. No more straying from the path.
Yes, Granny!
And now, on with the show.
Our stop! Our story begins on a magnificent bridge, as a boy chances upon a bright-eyed lass gazing out upon the water. It is love at first sight. His name be Romeo of the House of Montague, hers Juliet of the House of Capulet. Their families have been feuding for generations with no sign of stopping anytime soon. Oh, Romeo, Romeo! Wherefore be ye, Romeo? Deny your father and refuse your name. Or if ye willest it, I shall cast aside mine. Oh, I love thee, Romeo! Nay, Romeo, ye must live on with me till time itself expires. But the stars have other plans in mind. An unfortunate stabbing or two plunges her family's relations to a new low. A humble man of the cloth, Friar Lawrence, takes pity on the youths and comes to Juliet with an idea. Friar Lawrence, I am to be wed to a man I do not love. Is there no escape? No ploy to bring Romeo and I together as one?
Take thou this vial, and drink thou off,
For 42 hours, thou shalt go stiff and stark and cold, like death. Find thou this courage, and after thou art borne to the crypt, thou shalt rise again and be with Romeo.
Give it here! Give it here! Oh, tell not me of fear, that any fear could keep me from Romeo! Ha!
Alas, the letter that was to inform Romeo of their plan is lost en route by the messenger. After Juliet's servant, Balthazar, tells Romeo of her death, he sneaks into her family crypt, racked with grief. In his sorrow, Romeo takes a deadly poison and breathes his last breath. Then, and only then, does Juliet wake.
Romeo! It cannot be! Gone from me! And wherefore? Oh, Charles! Shall I never hear my name dance from your lips again? But now, we can be together.
Soon after, word of the young lover's death reached their quarreling families. Although the tragedy brought the feud to a close, poor Romeo and Juliet would never know it.
The stage is always... Want a match? Ready when you... Want a match? Fang!
Good day to you. never... Oh, hey... Leave the runes to the...
Salutations!